Ladies and gentlemen, we got an ITB University class today. Today, I'm going to be teaching you guys about effective communication, networking. Oh, shit, hold on. We actually hit the fucking green screen. Production! Oh no, my chair pulled it. Hold on. Production! God damn. That shit fucking moved the whole thing. Production! That's what's I am production. Gotta get my background right. Okay. Alright, you guys, we got an example today. Gotta keep the bloopers in there. Ladies and gentlemen, okay. Get this right. Oh, hold on. And pull this out a little bit. Hold on, we gotta move this a little bit. Hold on, wait. Production, get this shit right. Okay, chat. I actually think this is a little lower than it should be. That's probably why it should be a little bit lower. All right, gang. Hold on. Okay. Damn, I should have paused on the recording. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are teaching a lesson, ITB University, communication, networking, and things like that. So, let's start. So, you guys, I love to give you guys examples of what to do and what not to do. What better way to learn than actual real examples? ITB University is a series that I've been doing to teach creative, business, and personal development, anything that I know, because I will be transitioning into working with bigger clients and moving on. I've been spending 4 years trying to do what I can to help my community and teach people everything that I know, from finance, trading, social media, algorithms, in terms of music, connecting people, all of that. I've enjoyed my time doing this in this series of ITB University, of me bringing myself and other experts and talented people in the community on to teach different things. This is my my final hoorah of content. And even if you missed any of these series, if you follow my socials, which is going to be in the description, the comments pinned on the live on Twitch, or in my bio on my YouTube and my TikTok, you guys will be able to follow the development page, my personal page, where I'm posting clips from this series. And I'll be posting clips from this series for a year plus, because we have so many different little lessons and different things that are going to be covered, that if you missed the series or the videos, some of them will be Patreon exclusive for people that want to join the mentorship program and actually grow and invest into themselves to learn these things on a deeper level. But if you follow my socials, you will be able to catch clips of this for free. So today we have a lesson on what not to do. And I'm not just doing this to put the person on blast, but because there's a lot of people who genuinely do not understand networking, decorum, communications, and things like that. I use examples of people that do things well, and you'll see me share my platform and post videos of people and different artists or different people that I see, and try to highlight other people in my community, right? So, someone asked me this the other day, shout to Chow Mein in the chat. They asked me, how do you build a community? I have a whole video explanation on that. That is going to be on the Patreon exclusive. You will be able to catch clips of it on my socials though. Make sure y'all follow the IG, because that's mostly where it's going to be, and follow the ITB development YouTube. Some of the clips will be over there as well. So I gave a whole explanation on that, and I said, number one thing is networking, showing up for other people without asking for anything in return, finding people that you will support regardless if you get anything from them, people that inspire you or you want to be a part of what they do, immersing yourself in other people's communities and what they do first, then finding people that you have common ground with, or where you could offer them something or you could help them. Right? This is the thing that a lot of people get messed up. If you're a streamer, a business person, an artist, you promoting yourself is not helping the other person. How do I break this to you? How do I break this to you? In business, if you want to get in network with someone, I've already explained this, you need to, one, give the person something that they want and care about, right? Which, if you don't know the person, you don't know what that is. Because only to people that are surface level do you think a like, a follow, a comment, or any of those things is going to be something that the average person cares about. I don't care about that. If you want to get in with me, it is off of authenticity and genuine interactions. And that's how a lot of people are in my community as well. So with that being said, we do have an example of someone not understanding this and me also trying to explain this in a genuine and professional manner, and then you see them crashing out after. So I was gonna not put this person's name on the video, but then with the way that they respond and then try to attack my character after them trying to use me, I'm gonna include their name now. So now I have no reason, since you want to attack my character, you know, to keep you anonymous, which I was gonna do this example and literally blur his name out and shit. But now you're not getting that from me anymore, because you're trying to use me, you're trying to use my platform, you're trying to use my community, and then you're trying to flip it and then diss me and then play the victim after. So let's get into the example today on communications 101, what to do and what not to do when you're networking and you're trying to get something from someone. So real world example, literally just happened this morning. All right, chat, so let me give y'all the context. So yesterday, a certain person commented on like 3 different posts, liked a bunch of posts, they're artists, and they were asking, right? This person was asking, hold on, let me actually switch the cam to make sure for the clip that it's all in the same, okay. So yesterday, there was a person that is an artist that is a mutual with another artist that found me that came through a song review. Cool. I do song reviews, right, chat? But I do free song reviews on Fridays, right? Any other day is paid song reviews only. I've had multiple people have no problem paying for it, right? It's not about the people who don't want it. I do it for the people who don't want to wait until Friday for a free song review, right? So that is my business. Now, mind you, before I did that, I did over 1,000 song reviews for free before I even charged or did paid reviews only for certain days. So it's not my fault that you don't want to be patient enough to wait until a Friday for free song reviews. So this person, I'm like, hey, you know what? They don't know how this works. They don't know me. They haven't been in my stream. They just followed me yesterday, right? They probably saw their friend post a clip of me reviewing their song, right? So watch how this person goes to victim mode because they were met with business. Because if you're not in my community, I have no obligation to you. I don't even have an obligation to people in my community. I do it because that's my character and those are the values I want to stand on. It's by choice. But if you're not in my community, if you don't interact with me authentically, all I care about is a real authentic human interaction. That's all I do this for. If you can interact with me on some genuine shit, now you're meeting me on the business. And that's what this person did. Spamming my comments, 3 different posts. Review my stuff, review my stuff. So not only that, you're using my comments to promote your project and to promote your songs. Cool. So I say, oh, you know what? Okay, they're very adamant about this. Let me send them over, right? Because this is a business. Guys, just because you aren't doing anything with your platform and you aren't monetizing your platform or don't know how to monetize your platform doesn't mean other people aren't. So this is what you don't do, chat. Let's scroll up, right? So this person, before we even got here, newsflash, New Flesh Hollister girl, right? 698 followers, 3 posts. Cool. That's the mutual that they found me from, and this is why I'm about to start charging people to post my clips, because official Legacy Legend came in during a free song review day. I checked the song out, and they've been reposting my clip every week and getting more followers and likes off of my clip. You're not posting your own content, right? There's artists out here who's busting their ass to make their own content. Your content cannot be me. So from now on, I am not letting anyone post clips of my content without paying me. You need to pay me at least a flat fee, because I'm over here getting niggas views and shit without them even being in the video. Without, you're not gonna use my labor, my energy, my community, my likeness, my brand, and things like that and just keep reposting the shit and collecting views and likes off of my review from my stream. And you got it off a free review, because that actually is paid, guys. That is a service attached to the song reviews. You can order a Instagram reel or IG story post and promo off of my review. So yeah, you're not about to double dip and already get a free review, get your stuff on the VOD on stream, and be able to get a clip and then repost my clip over and over and over. And this is why I have to put money involved to filter people out, because then it attracts people like this. So because this person saw their friend, legacy legend, no shade to them, reposting my shit every week, that's probably how he found me and was like, ooh, she doing stuff for free? Okay, let me spam her shit, right? And it's so interesting how people will try to flip your character on you when they don't get what they want, and you guys will see what I mean further into this. So this is after they spam my comments 3 times. Yo, can you react to my music? So what I do, this person did not come to me on no personal shit. They didn't say, hey, this is who I am, I make music, this is why I make music, I found you from so and so. You didn't spark no convo, just straight in my comments before this, react to my shit. They didn't even ask. In the comments they spam and said react. So you're making a command for me, you're not asking me a question. Then you follow up, right? After I say, hey, I'm a DM you follow up and then you say, can you react to my music? So since you're interacting with me on a non-human basis and you're not coming to me on giving me your story, telling me about your art, anything, you know, that's what I require to interact with someone, right? So look, I respond because you're trying to come to me on a transactional basis. I love to have genuine, authentic connections, but you've already revealed by your communication that you're not on anything genuine and authentic. So now you're gonna meet the business side of me. You had an opportunity to come to my stream. You had an opportunity to leave a comment and give something thoughtful or share anything about yourself and what you do, and you chose not to do that. You had 4 chances, 3 comments and 1 DM. 4 chances to come to me on some type of human level. So I recognize that you're coming to me on a transactional basis. So what do? I send over the business. I send over my link tree and my consultation form. And I circled, this is what it would cost, depending on what you want. Social media audit, $50. Live listening party, $50. Video song debut reaction, 1 clip posted to my YouTube, $25. Mind you, I'm giving a live song or video debut and including a clip and posting it to my YouTube all for $25. Dude, the clip alone could be $25 because I'm going in and editing it for you and posting it. I'm the one that has to do the work to build up my socials. I'm the one that has a personal connection with every single person that follows me on my socials. I earned that and invested that with my time. I'm the one who invested thousands of dollars into my equipment. I'm the one who invested thousands of dollars into my community. I'm the one who sacrificed spending money on all these other things to build something that I believed in to benefit other people for free. So just watch how it unfolds, chat. Watch how it unfolds, right? So I sent this yesterday. They didn't respond. And I'm like, surprising. So you come to me on transactional, then when I meet you back on transactional, you have nothing to say. But this is really what blew my shit this morning. So they didn't respond to that. You could at least say, hey, I don't want to pay. Is there any other way? I would have told them if they actually followed up, right? All he had to do was respond. And I would have said, hey, if you don't want to pay for that, I do free reviews Friday. He couldn't even communicate after asking something of me and demanding something of me. He couldn't even respond so that I could respond back and say, hey, there is another option. That's mistake number about 2, 3 right here. So then, not only that, the person comes back this morning and just sends me their post and says, sent to all, like, comment of there is a slide that resonates with you. The typo already pissed me off, mud. So then you're telling me that this is a spam message that you sent to everyone. What are you, a bot? So you already didn't respond to the business request that you made of me the day before. And then the next day, you're gonna DM me something and telling me to like it and telling me to comment instead of earning someone that cares enough to do that for you. So not only did you demand my labor, energy, all of that on some entitled shit before, you're doubling down and you're only here for you. I'm not taking you serious already. And then you double down and let me know just how unserious and selfish that you are, which I don't do the selfish shit. I'm not interacting with you on a genuine basis when you're coming to me on business. Music is a business. My platform grows people. My platforms gets people money. I've been able to help people make sales on features and beats on my stream live from song reviews. I'm able to get people that's willing to work with other artists where they would usually charge doing it for free. because it's an artist I fuck with, or because they saw them on the stream. That's what you're asking me for, right? Just because you're not doing anything with your platform doesn't mean I'm not. Just because you don't get results doesn't mean I'm not. Just because you have 700 followers that mean nothing doesn't mean my 600 whatever the fuck is any less. Because this is where it starts to go downhill for this person very quickly. And this is how you don't handle things, chat. So I said, let's read what I said, and y'all tell me if I was being an asshole or not. Because I think for the way that I was being treated, I responded pretty authentically, objectively, and honestly in a very kind way to someone who already has disregarded my humanity, my platform, my business, all of that. So I say, hey, so a bit of guidance here. When you don't know someone, don't spam them with your posts. It's bad decorum and communication for people that actually run a business. This industry is about high-depth personal relationships. If you want something, you need to earn it with your character and investing time and money. Everybody wants something here. What are you going to do to separate yourself? Why would I give you my time or access to my network when you can't even so much as spark a conversation to introduce yourself and what you're about? This is a question, by the way, right? This is not a rhetorical question. This is a genuine question, right? So then I went back to my DMs to respond to someone else, and I saw that they read the message and didn't respond. And I'm like, oh, shocker. So I spun back. So I'm like, wait, you're not even interacting with me when I sent you 2 paragraphs. I done already sent you, I just took out my time out my day to respond to you and give you genuine advice and not be an asshole when I really could be an asshole, right? So then look at the victim. Look at the victim bullshit niggas do, right? So then I spun back and I said, oh, of course you don't have anything to say back. Y'all gotta stop being so thirsty and playing with people's time. Not wrong. I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. So this is where it gets hilarious. Here we go. You're a fraud. I've been following your community for a long time. That's cap. That's cap. They just followed me yesterday, chat. Why lie? Enjoying your content, but you're no different. No different than who? You see how niggas starting to make themselves a victim? I have more followers than you. Hold on, y'all. I'm looking for somebody that gives a fuck. Hold on. Oh, okay. Didn't find him. All right. I just thought you were someone who cared about music and the culture based on your videos. One, I do. Right? Mind you, they want to respond to this part, but not the part above it, where I tried to spark a genuine conversation. Interesting. So when I'm opening it up to have a genuine conversation, even though you didn't have a genuine interaction with me, now it's, oh, I thought you cared about the me getting paid does not indicate whether I do or don't care about the culture, gang. I've been doing this shit, love of the game, without charging people for years. Made people thousands of dollars. Built people's own community to where I've literally helped build people up knowing that it wasn't gonna come back to me. We're not the same. We're not. Majority of the song reviews I do, 90% of them are free. And mind you, I'm not really getting no content off of the damn song reviews. I'm doing the song reviews to help give other people content. In fact, your friend that followed me, that you probably found me from, has been using my content over and over and over and over again and hadn't paid me one dime. Which that shit is dead, because that same person spent $300 to do an open mic and to get engineered by someone in the studio. So you're not gonna spend money on your career in one place and then try to get cheap with me. So I'm charging niggas to post my clips now. So you did not meet my minimum requirement for interaction, Mud. You didn't interact with me genuinely. You never came and supported my content. All you did was strategically think that you were being so smart by following me and then spam liking a bunch of my shit, and then going immediately to the comments to promote yourself and to tell me, not ask me, tell me to check out your shit. That's what you did. And I read through it, and you're mad that I read through it. Get the fuck over it, Mud. So you see how this is something I talk about all the time, how people would try to flip your character and your values on you when they don't even live by the same values. Clearly, this person doesn't abide by the same values that I have of being authentic, being genuine, and being selfless. Off the rip, we can clearly see that, right? That's my minimum for interacting with someone on a genuine basis, off of passion and off of their character. You didn't give any of that. So then you're gonna use my platform and try to flip my platform and my purpose and my values against me and tell me, oh, you're just the same as everyone else. I thought you cared about music and the culture based on your videos. I do, and that's why I have hundreds of videos and thousands of videos where I'm talking about the shit and literally choosing to make content that won't pay me more and choosing to not charge people for my expertise for years. So yeah, it doesn't hit when I've already made an impact on multiple people, when I've already made people money off of me and didn't ask for a dime. It don't hit when those are the results. It don't hit when I got a whole list of people I could go to and be like, hey, what was your experience with me? What have I done to support you in your career? I could sit here and just pull up streamers alone and they could sit here and tell you. I did it the other night. I put up on like 30 streamers, and if you just look at the reaction all of them had when I came to the stream, they're literally, come on now, the results speak for themselves. So look, this is where the victim bullshit get me though. I thought you were someone who cared about music and the culture, and this is why you have to charge people for what you do at a certain point in a certain level, chat, because people will try to take your passion and leech off of you, off of your love for something. You don't even love this shit as much as me. You don't, because if you did, you would be doing it for free. You would have built up a YouTube channel just talking about music and yapping about music just to hope one person saw it so you could have a conversation with someone that loves the same thing as you. You would have been on stream all day reacting to music for hours and hours and hours just to connect with other people. I don't even be making content out the song reviews. So it's like, I got other content. I literally do segments for nothing to gain that's not gonna go nowhere in the algorithm versus other videos. I literally stopped reacting to mainstream artists for the most part so I could focus on up and coming artists and use my platform, and the little platform y'all always try to use whatever fucking platform and community I have to uplift other people. So it's like, we're not the same. You haven't even done a fraction of what I've done for the music community. You haven't done a fraction of what I've done for creators and streamers. I've been able to help people get affiliate. I was on here my first 2 years helping people get monetized on Twitch so they could start getting paid. On top of building my own shit. Like I said, invested thousands of my dollars into my community. What money have you put in your community? Oh, you don't have one. Okay, that's what I thought. Anyway, let's keep going. Thought you care about culture, music, but you misled me. Oh, I misled them. I misled them, or did they try to manipulate my love for something to get their moment without having a regard for me, my community, or anything? I just wanted to see if I could get a little love. Oh, here we go. I didn't even see this part. Oh, the truth comes out. You see how even niggas trying to be a victim, trying to see if I could get a little love. So you were only coming to me based off of what you wanted. You wanted to extract energy from me, my community, and my platform so that you could get a video off of me and post it on your shit instead of you actually getting off your ass and posting your own content as an artist. Just like your friend that keep reposting my shit, you wanted to do the same thing and use me and my platform, and then not even so much as have a genuine interaction with me and my community, show up to the stream, nothing. Feedback on my song and you hit me with prices and business proposals. Disgusting. No, you know what I think is disgusting? I think it's disgusting that you think you can manipulate people that put their time and effort into building their platform, that put money into their platform and their community, and then try to manipulate their level, what they do, to get your moment. I think that's disgusting. And I think most people would also agree with me. So it's like, you can't attack my character when my reputation precedes me. You can't. So then I sent laughing emojis. Hold on, let me send y'all the other screenshot. Let me show y'all. Cause he also has something else to say after that. Nah, cause that shit was cracking me up, mud. Hold on, let me go back. So I laughed, right? I laughed at what the nigga said. Cause it's like, what are you supposed to do when somebody says that? Right? And see, this is why I can't be nice to niggas. I just laughed. You are genuinely clown. Are you? Can you even fucking speak English, bitch? Don't fucking piss me off. This your second fucking typo trying to clear me, bitch. You gotta have a certain IQ level to think you about to come at me, ho. You made 2 typos sending me shit, trying to thirst for this shit, right? Hold on, where's that part where they said I got more followers than you? Hold on. Oh yeah, I have more followers than you. I don't need you to promote my music. Hold on, guys. I need someone to say, when did I ever say anyone needed me? Never said that. Never would. I don't have that much of an ego, right? I just so happen to be someone that uses my platform that I built up to highlight other people. And you thought you were going to take advantage of that by having a surface level, fake, manipulative interaction with me. And when I read through it, you're mad that I read through it. You're mad that you couldn't manipulate my passion against me. You're mad that I recognized that you were trying to interact with me on a transactional basis and then met you on a formal transactional basis. And I was still nice enough to give you advice and guidance on how to actually network effectively, and you didn't respond. And then when I called out that you didn't respond, you got mad and then tried to play victim and flip it on me, while having typos along the way, while trying to ego me along the way. I never egoed you. You tried to ego me because you couldn't handle professional guidance and advice. Because you didn't care about anything except you getting your moment. But then now you want to say, I don't need you to promote my music. I never said you did, honey. You're the one that was spamming my shit to get me to react. You're the one who was adamant about getting your, oh, I just want you to show a little love. Hold on, wait, you want me to show love and you can't show genuine love like that? I don't want your fake love, bitch. I don't need your like, your follow, your nothing, ho. You got this shit all the way fucked up. I don't need shit from you. I have a community. And although you're trying to, you know, downplay my community, my numbers, it's interesting that you're downplaying more real people than whoever you got on your side. Because if you had a community as strong as mine, well, you might be making some money. You might be making some money, mate. You know, you wouldn't have to be in the comments. You would be in the streams. Simple. If you had the community that I have, although you're trying to downplay it, you would be in contact with the other artists because you would be in the chat. You would have your own chat. You know, you would have people who know you and what you do. Hold on. I'm genuinely a clown. Well, buddy, let me give you a free analysis, right? You got 700 followers. What are you promoting on your story? No one said you needed anyone, but you know what though? What indicates you do need me? The fact that you sent me your post and you asked me to support your post with my platform, which means you're going to show up on the algorithm of the people in my community that you did not interact with, you did not earn, you did not support anyone in my fucking community. Right? Literally. What are you posting on your story? This is not going to work as promo mud, and you're trying to promote Spotify. Dude, you're not about to make no money off of that. You don't have any socials in your bio. What other platforms are you on? You're over here getting hyped about the 700 followers. Nigga, you not that much further than me. I'm at 661 and I removed 200 followers 2 months ago. I removed 200 followers when I hit 500 and got all the follows back plus some. I started another page live on stream at 0, the clips page. 250 followers. Started this literally the other month on stream. In the bonus music, started this on stream. 383 followers. You add up all my pages, nigga, you don't have more followers than me, gang. As if that actually fucking means something when you don't know how to convert your followers, when you don't have anything of substance to give to people, when you can't provide value to anyone. How many people have you helped? I don't give a fuck about your weak ass 700 followers. How many people know you off of your reputation? How many people's careers have you benefited? How many people have you helped make money? How many people have you helped connect with other people that they have something in common with? Right? How many albums you help sell people? How many people you help get a whole fucking community to where they could build a brand and make an unlimited amount of money? How many people do you teach how to trade and invest? How many businesses have you worked with? Exactly. Don't go number for me, wick ass nigga, because I will be passing you up very shortly and very surely. Because you're scared to post on your page because no one cares about you, gang. Why? Probably because look at how you carry yourself. And then the audacity for you to be saying all this shit. Oh, I've been following you in your community for a while and you just followed me yesterday to promote your weak ass shit. You don't even have a link anywhere in your bio to shit. You have to get the basics before you can come at me. You are in an industry that is based off of money. If you don't want to invest genuine time, effort into other people, you're going to have to pay. You could have easily came to the stream, chopped it up. If you've been following for a while, why was you at the last free review Friday? Oh, okay, because you wasn't. You saw what I did for your friend, and you came and tried to get your little moment as if I'm that fucking easy, and you tried to manipulate my passion and my care about people against me, and it didn't fucking work, because now you're a clip and you're just another example on what not to do. New Fledged Hollister girl, enjoy your little 700 while it lasts, because I'm gonna keep growing and you're gonna stay stuck where you're at. We don't even know what other platforms you're on, gang. You're not even on more than one platform. You put all your effort into one platform, nigga. One platform. Cause it's like, gang, like, it's just sad, bro. It's sad because it's like, I don't know where you think you're going with this, gang. What is this promo? Who is interested based off of this? Please tell me quickly. Quickly. You got niggas spamming shit. You got your friend spamming shit. You trying to do the spam bot method. This shit ain't gonna work. This is your best promo. I don't know how to tell you, Mud. This ain't going nowhere, gang. If you keep going at this rate and your interactions with people are as a surface level as it was with me, you're not going anywhere doing shit like this. And then when I tried to help your bum ass, interesting. The irony of pride being right here. It's poetic how this shit works out, right? You're selfish, right? You're selfish and you have nothing to offer. Go fix that. Go fix that. You see why you wanted my engagement on the post? You're over here hiding likes because you're so fucking insecure. That's why you're trying to count my numbers. If you want to count my numbers, gang, there is a post where you can count my numbers right here where I showed the revenue on the multiple platforms. You see how I actually got comments on my shit though? You see how my community's in my comments? You see that? And you know, it's so funny too, because it's like in this new era, the people who aren't really built for this shit are gonna get exposed. So, chat, I am so glad I got a chance to address that bullshit. But look, Mud, I really, really, really hate to break it to this nigga. I really hate to break it to you, because if all you're holding on to is 700 follows, Mud, it's like y'all think y'all can manipulate authentic people and then you get mad when they catch you in the bullshit. So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a lesson on communication, networking, and things like that. So, let me round this off with spinning back to how do you avoid doing this, right? When you're networking, how do you avoid being like this guy? Because now he's going to be a clip. Now he's just going to be an example of what not to do, right? And if he didn't try to do the whole character assassination thing, right, I was gonna not include his name, but now I have no reason to waste my time censoring his name out of shit. I was gonna do that at first, but now I'm not doing it. So if you want to get something from someone, like I said, you need to be coming with something that they care about. You cannot assume that people care about the same thing as you. If you're overly chasing numbers, if you're overly chasing clout, you might think you liking someone's stuff or just showing up or commenting is enough. That's what you want. That's not my language. You're not speaking to me in my language. My language is having a genuine interaction with someone, me hearing their story, me hearing about their process, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Or just seeing that they genuinely want to connect with other people. That's what gets me going. So if you're not coming to me on that, it doesn't click, right? And the thing is, if you're gonna study someone, like he said, oh, I've been watching you in your community. If you were actually watching and paying attention, you would have seen that I have genuine interactions with people, and that's what it takes. So you're either fucking stupid or you're just so fucking selfish that you are blind to how I did things and you just waited for your chance, right? So it's like, you need to go study whoever you want to work with. You need to study them, their character, their values, different things like that, so that you can understand how to approach them. Because when you're networking with people, it's not about what you want, it's about what the other person wants. If you want to get a quicker result of getting to what you want, you need to give someone something that they care about, which means you have to step out of what you would naturally do and be like, you know what, okay, if this person cares about authenticity, let me stop being a bot for a second and let me just introduce myself, right? Hey, my name is so and so. There was an artist that did that on my other page, and he asked me to check out his album. I said, look, unfortunately, I can't do that. I can't listen to your entire album. I have a whole list of albums that I have to check out for my YouTube, and then I have people who will pay me to do listening parties. But I said, what you can do is wait until Friday and then drop me a song for the free reviews, and then I could check it out then. I would love to check it out. I left them my links. They left a heart. That's all you gotta do, Mud. This is all you gotta do. It's not that hard. So that is more of a better way to go about it. And that artist also gave me an introduction to them, their album, what they were doing, and I appreciated that because they at least tried to give me like a little background, a little story or something like that. I'm gonna remember that person. So if they pop in the stream and they say, hey, I'm so and so from Instagram, I'm gonna remember them and be automatically more receptive when I interact with them. So that is a better way to go about it. Or, you know, you could actually show up to just support the other person instead of waiting to get your moment. It's bad looks, it's bad decorum, and I already told them that from the beginning. They didn't accept that guidance. They didn't accept that. So it's like now, instead of you getting a clip of a song and your song playing, now you're gonna get a clip of people seeing how fucking much of a clown you are. You played yourself, as if I didn't just turn somebody to a clip the other day for doing the same shit. So it's like, gang, it's like, y'all gotta stop playing with people that got a platform and could just turn you into a video, Mud. Because now you're just a lesson in the ITB University playlist. That's your highlight, gang. There's your attention. Be careful what you wish for. You wanted your moment, right? I was showing love to you by giving you genuine advice instead of being an asshole, and you couldn't accept that. And it's like, that's not my problem, Mud. I'm not wrong for getting paid by people who don't want to wait until it's free. That doesn't invalidate my love for what I do, because I've been doing it for free this entire time. If it wasn't about the love of it, then why would I be doing music reactions on my channel that I don't get paid for because they get copyright claimed? Why would I be doing it? I could easily go do other things that I know would make more money, right? That I know would advance me further. Like I said, I literally went away from doing mainstream reacts to go work with people on the ground level, building up from grassroots. I'd rather take the hits on the views and the growth to be able to make an impact on people and build a community of people that are passionate about the same thing as me. So that when I move on to other ventures and I start doing other stuff, I can look back and see a bunch of people that I believed in taking off and doing their thing. You can't erase the fact that that's the history of my character and what I do with my platform. Just because you don't like it and you couldn't get something from me doesn't mean that I'm not who I am. You're just a fraud and I'm still me. So that being said, this has been ITB University Communications 101, Networking 101. Okay, if you are watching this, I am going to put this one public on the development page. Y'all can go check out the ITB University playlist. I'm going to put it on the development page on my main page so that y'all can go check it out. I'm gonna actually pull up the playlist right here, where I have music, personal, and business development going on this playlist. There are certain lessons that are public, and then there's certain lessons that are private. So y'all can see me trading on the options account last week, beat making, mixing, sound design with I'm Psychic with it, editing for storytelling, Cinna break it down as album, storytelling, lyricism, artistry, and like I said, there's gonna be clips of all of these as well. Adva, a professional competitive vocalist in our community that gave a vocal lesson last year, vocal technique, all of these different things from last year, teaching how to invest in trade stocks on a budget. Come on, let's not sit here and act like everybody doing this, Mud. you can't argue with facts, gang. You can't argue with facts. If I was doing it for money, why would these segments be live on stream? Why would I be turning into clips? So why would I be having a playlist of this? This isn't paying me. This isn't paying me, Mud. And then even if I do work with y'all artists, y'all be so fucking cheap, I'm not gonna make no money off of y'all. I make more money working with businesses that already bring in revenue, which is what I'm doing, working with restaurants right now. So it's like, come on, gang. It's like, stop acting like somebody gonna gain something from you getting promo. How am I gonna benefit off of you getting promo off of me? Y'all gotta think a little bit more. And I'm actually gonna send this video to them so they can crash out again. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it. Like I said, if you guys would like to book a consultation session, y'all can go to my link tree that's pinned in the comments, descriptions, all that. Okay, go check out the rest of the series. Go check out the other content that we got. ITB consultation, y'all could go in there, book whatever amount of time. You could put in the description what you would like to talk about. You do need to make a Discord. You could pick how long you want the consultation session to be, pick your date, pick your time, etc., etc. I'm going to see you guys on the next lesson. That is it for me. I'm out.